everyone, it's Levi with an update on the level I created for M&BII 2 Bannerlord. I'm going to go ahead and load into a custom battle. This is the actual game itself. I have completed the level, all the assets, the nav mesh, the spawners, and the lighting and everything is all finished. So it is now uploaded into the game, and really all I need to do is just set up an army. And put them against each other and just kind of showcase the battle itself. We go ahead and select Battle Terrain 001. That's the file that I loaded it in. Whenever I will upload it to ModDB or ModNexus, what I'll do is I'll essentially just change it to like a group of files and rename it Swamp Fortress. And then whenever that's uploaded, that's what people will download, and then they will actually upload that file into a excuse me. They'll upload that into a new file within their sandbox core file within the game files themselves on Steam. So I will just go ahead and set these armies up. I don't want to make them too good or anything like that, so I'll just give them like 20. And I'll give them these guys right here. No archers or anything like that. I'll explain that later. And I can even change the time of day, so I'll just make this like an evening battle. During the summer, I can also change this to like winter, but because I didn't set the assets or anything in the map up to do that, I can't necessarily showcase that it's actually winter. Whenever I change it to winter, it may be winter in the lighting and stuff like that, but it won't be as far as the textures and stuff on the ground. So I will go ahead and get my guys together. Alright guys, let's go over here. And we're gonna go ahead and these guys are gonna take the long way around. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna deal with this. So I'm just gonna go send all my guys over there and charge and just kind of walk around this level a little bit and just showcase kind of what I finished. It's actually bad that I chose evening because you can't see like the cool lighting and stuff like that, and because I don't have an external background, I guess like it doesn't reflect too well some of the textures and stuff, but you can just kind of walk around and see like the castle the ruined castles that I built as well, and then I can go ahead and just kind of describe some of the issues that I currently have with this level. I would say that it's a beta, like 100%. It's playable. You can put like 200, 300, 400 people on each side in this level, but when it comes to nav mesh in this game, it's very difficult because it requires such a custom approach, especially when it comes to 3D assets that clip through the ground. Because whenever you're crafting a nav mesh, if it's too close to these, or even touches them a little bit, the AI will just go like run into them, like they don't even see the walls are there. And that's a big problem, especially whenever I have this battle that's like, you know, really big and I need to push these guys along. Another thing is this is a very small battlefield actually, so whenever I have these guys, my team spawns in over here, that team spawns in over there. If I was to have arrows or horses and stuff like that, they would instantly just aggro, and it makes for like a bad entry into battle. So if further adjustments to this level will definitely need me to adjust definitely the nav mesh for all these assets, the nav mesh for like my ruined castle, and really just adjust like the spawn for the enemy, and maybe even increase the length of this battle, excuse me, the length of this map. Another approach that I could take is, instead of treating this as like a battle, I could treat this as a siege, where this is an abandoned castle, but they treat this as like an occupied establishment or like place essentially, and they would defend it, and the enemy team could bust through doors that I could set up here to basically siege. They could climb walls with ladders that I could set up. It's just really a matter of setting that up, and then just reestablishing really the nav mesh. Like I said, like right now the battle, it works, but I definitely need more attention to nav meshing, I really like the vegetation, like at where I set things up. It doesn't necessarily mimic real world, and I do have a cobblestone texture like that goes like right here. But there was also issue with nav meshing because of how I use parallax. So I need to do something else, and whenever they walk over surfaces, it kind of looks like they're floating over the surfaces, and that's simply because the nav mesh, if it sits right on top of the parallax surface, it sometimes gets the AI caught on it, and so it's difficult to walk through. So as far as the environment, it's absolutely perfect. It's what I wanted. You know, there's more textures and stuff that I can go into, and I can be more specific in detail. As far as gameplay, like yeah, definitely needs more work, and I can see like as someone who's played this game and played the game previous to this, these are issues of like the AI getting caught on clip textures and stuff like that. Something that's persisted for a while, so like I almost have like a newfound respect for understanding that. Holy crap, like yeah, even like on the basic form of me just like messing with the mod, like it's almost game breaking in a way. Um, but it gives me kind of like a lot more to like work on. It gives me a little bit more respect for the people working on it, and it's fun. It was a lot of fun creating this, and I appreciate everyone who has watched this video and the video prior. It really means a lot that you guys like what I put out and what I'm making. So thank you so much, and have a good day.